Hi, hello, welcome back to another DBN video. For those that don't know me, I'm Alex, and today's game is an 18-point game being played in the Peninsula circa 1812. Let's first of all have a look at the battlefield that we were playing on today. Okay, hopefully you can see that this is a Peninsula style battlefield. Straight away I'd like to say that the battlefield is 90 centimetres by 90 centimetres. We've chosen this size because we're playing an 18-point game, and the Peninsula was well known for its open spaces, so we would normally use a 3-foot 90 centimetre square battlefield for points games of 18 to 24 points, and perhaps up to 36 points even, and then above that we would go to a 4-foot square battlefield for a bigger points game. So as you can see, there's 3 significant features on this battlefield. We have this large ridge line here, and 2 steep small hills. As a point of interest, these 2 small hills were what we've used for our Battle of Salamanca, and these are the greater and lesser Apriles, but they're fitting nice for this particular game. The ridge line here, these areas are bad going, the rocky areas. We have 3 villages or non-linear fortifications, various woods, roads, and of a particular note is with these 2 features here. These are steep hills. The contours are very close together, so they've been classed as steep hills. And what steep hills means in DBN is it's impassable for cavalry and artillery, and half speed for everything else. And also these particular steep hills have got rocky slopes, therefore they are bad going as well. So they're bad going and steep hills. On this particular feature, if you can see that this slope here isn't a steep hill and is not rocky, so that's easily approached from that side. The uphill advantage, you must be on the edge of the plateau here to gain the uphill advantage on these hills here, and on the other hills you must be within 100 paces of the forward edge of the hill, so of the top of the hill, which is here. So up to 100 paces back you will still get the uphill advantage. Any further than 100 paces back and you don't get the uphill advantage. So there would be uphill advantage, there no uphill advantage. Okay, so that basically is our battlefield today. What we've already done is I'm playing today's battle with my son Jordan, who's come back from London and he's joined our social bubble in this awkward time, and he will be playing the British and their allies, and I am playing the French. We threw a dice. The highest dice score was the attacker. I won the dice score, so I am the attacker as the French, and Jordan is the defender with the British and allies. So what we're going to do now is I'll introduce you to Jordan, and he will talk about his 18-point army.
Hi, I'm Jordan. I'm back from London, and I've been since before Christmas, so I'm now part of the social bubble. So my dad's finally got another opponent to play during these weird times. So looking forward to helping make this video for his channel. Here's my 18-point 1812 Peninsula force. Starting on the left here, we've got the CNC for the light division. Behind him, we've got the Cacadors, the normal Jaeger unit. Behind that, we've got the elite Jaegers, which are the 95th Rifles. Behind them, we have the elite MSLI. We then have a unit of militia horse artillery and a unit of scout cavalry. Moving on to my main force, we've got the CNC. followed by a unit of militia Spanish troops, 2 foot artillery due to me defending, light cavalry, heavy cavalry, baggage, 2 units of normal muskets from the Portuguese, Guards Regiment unit, brigade, followed by a normal MSLI unit. And at the back here, we've got 3 units of British muskets. And that's my complete force of 18 points, consisting of 19 units, including CNC and baggage.
Okay, here you see my 18-point French Peninsular Army. With 18 points, I'm basically having to take the maximum in all different categories. Bearing in mind that I'm attacking, so I need to have at least 1 unit of horse artillery in there. And so let's have a look. There's my CNC and my baggage. I've got 2 units of artillery, that's the most I'm allowed. As you probably know, in the Peninsula there wasn't a lot of artillery about, so I've got a unit of horse artillery and a unit of foot artillery. One of the unique units for the French in the Peninsula is they're allowed to have 1 Jaeger unit, and these are veteran light infantry. Haddock formation that was organised for each particular battle, so it's an option that you've got, and I've chosen that to maximise my light infantry potential. I've got 3 light infantry and musket light infantry here, superior light infantry. I've got 3 units of cavalry, of which 1 I've chosen as skirmish cavalry. My infantry, I have a total of 7 units of infantry, of which 1 are my grenadiers, and these are elites. As well as that, I've got 2 allies. I've got a unit of Westphalians. I don't know if I can push that to the camera. Is that going to work? I'm going to edit this out if it doesn't work.
That's as far as I can do.
Yeah, don't worry, we'll
Yeah.
I'll just edit that bit out if you want. So I'll start that bit again. I've got 2...
just getting back to the Zoom, was that?
Yeah. I've got 2 units of allies, which are classed as militia. I've got 1 unit of Westphalians, and I've got 1 unit of Italians. Just to add a bit of colour to the battlefield. It gives me a total of 20 units, and that will give, with 18 points, that gives us a break point of 8 casualties. And that's the same for Jordan, so we both have to destroy 8 of each other's units to win the battle. So what we're going to do now is Jordan's going to deploy as the defender, and then we'll look at Jordan's deployment, and then I'll deploy my attacking army.
Now my father's out the way, I'll show you how I've deployed to beat him. So in the centre here I have the 2 units of foot artillery that I've got. The light division is deployed on my right hand side in these 2 rocky outcrops. I have a column here consisting of 1 guard infantry and 2 musket units, the 2 Portuguese musket units, the other British musket unit, the light cavalry, heavy cavalry, Spanish infantry, baggage. As a defender, I can occupy the forward non-linear fortification, so I've decided to do that. This one over here is with my regular MSLI, and this one over here is with my elite MSLI. These are going to create some carnage for him trying to attack, as this will deny this area of the board to his attack unless he wants to try and take that out, which will mean he has to use a lot of resources to take it out. Same on this flank really. He's going to have to invest a lot of time and effort into trying to take that out, which means I can move troops to counteract that. With my light division, my plan is to move my gun up into the centre here to cover this area of the flank for him trying to get round to attack from two flanks. I'll move my elite Jaegers into this side here, again to stop him trying to pull a column in from that side with supports. And the Cacador Jaegers are going to move into here as well, again supporting this side. With the scout cavalry here just protecting the flank. Artillery unit's going to move up onto the top here and act as a max, as a really large artillery battery, which again will deny this area. He can come forward and attack me up the hill, but it's going to mean that he is going to get shot at by two artillery units. Or if he tries to bring a foot artillery in to take me off the ridge, there'll be two guns counter-battering his gun. So it should give me some advantage there. The infantry here are just going to form up on the ridge line, maybe move in front a bit, try and protect against his infantry coming up. And this is my reserve force with my guards and two infantry units. They've been placed here. Again, if he tries to attack on this flank, I can move up and support this flank behind here. And if he comes up through the middle or on the left here, these can peel around and sort of form another battle line and protect my flank or frontage if I need to. The cavalry are being tucked down here, just out of sight a bit. Again, they can move around through here and up around this flank if needed, or deploy up on this flank to protect them coming down here. I think I've got a really good, strong defensive position on this one. Seeing it from my angle, you'll see that it's got quite a lot of good ground for me to hold. And those two non-linear fortifications are going to give him something to think about, and he might have to invest a lot of time and effort into taking them out, which, like I said, will give me time to react and move stuff into position.
Okay, here you see my deployment, the French army deployed for battle. I've deployed in quite simple formations for ease of movement. Initially, if you're attacking, it's always quite useful to keep your units close together so they can move in a large block. Looking at his deployment, I've decided that I'm going to go up the centre, as you can see by my deployment, and left flanking. Okay, I've got the two allied units, which are just here. They're going to cover my right flank to stop him coming round and using subsequent movement to speed march behind my flank, so they'll be there for that. And if you notice here on my left flank, I've got my cavalry. I've massed my cavalry, horse artillery, and I intend to try and get up and round the back. That's my intention, is to turn his right flank. That's what I hope to do, is go up here, round his right flank, and at the same time come up through the centre here. So it's a centre and left flanking attack. I need to take out that village, and to that end, the head of my column, I've placed my grenadiers, and I intend to use the artillery and the Jaeger unit here to give covering fire for my assault into this village, because probably they're elite troops in that village from the light division, looks like it. So it will be a little bit of a tough nut to crack, but it's something I think I can do. But as we all know, no plan survives contact with the enemy, and that's particularly apparent in most DBN games that we play. So I'll just do a quick swing around the battlefield so you can all get a perspective before the battle commences. We don't know how it's going to turn out, but I hope to turn the British right flank and hit him in the centre. I do realise that he's got his massed artillery in the centre. That might prove to be a stumbling block for me coming up the centre. What I might have to do is come up the centre and then swing left come up here. So I don't really want to come right up into the face of his 2 units of guns, but we'll see how the battle develops. Another reason why I've decided to go left flanking is because he's put his cavalry, there's his cavalry, and he's got some good heavy cavalry in there. He's put them on his left flank. So I didn't want to stand face off against his cavalry. So I put my cavalry on the opposite flank, and I'd expect his cavalry to quickly speed march across the battlefield to intercept. But it depends how quick I can get round here. If I can get him to pull off a unit of artillery over to this side, that'd be very useful. So we'll see how it goes. There's the battle, all set. Okay, game turn 1, the attacker, I get +2 to the dice, the first dice throw, because I'm the attacker. 3 up to 5. Could be better, but there you go. Right, so 600 paces. I've got to stay away from 600 paces from you.
Which is everything.
Which is pretty much, I've got to do a bit of a tight swing not to do that. But I'll do the best I can. Right, 5. So I'm going to move the light infantry and the horse artillery. They're only going to get to move once, sadly. And they're going to swing in like so. Just move that out of the way for now. That's them. That's 1. These are cavalry. 1. And again, I can keep away from you here. Yeah. 2.
Have you got the command distance because of the bag going?
They're not in the bag. Oh, they're okay.
No, I mean the cavalry.
They're not in bad going.
No, but the woods reduce your.
Oh, to begin with.
Oh right.
Okay. As long as you have the, it doesn't matter after that. That's up to me now. I need to get in a position where I can get within distance with him, which is going to be for today's is
18.
18. We've gone for 18 inches for the commanders because we've got 1 commander and 18 points. So we've gone for 18 inches and obviously 9 through intervening terrain. So this is why you go for a tight formation to begin with. And I've got 1 more movement. The only one who can move again,
or your allies,
or my allies, or I can move another formation. So, you know, I can break something off. What I'll do is I'll move my general then. Okay, my general is going to move to there. Yeah. So that's my 5. That's my first move. I have a shot there onto your village. So I will fire that. It starts off on a basic factor of a 3.
Yeah.
-2 firing to cover.
Yeah.
So I'm down to a 1. Jordan, you start off on a 4.
Up to 5 for my elites.
Up to 5 for being elite. And you're just defending, you're not shooting back because you're out of range. So Jordan's on a 5, I'm on a 1.
Forget it.
I'm on a 3, so forget it. So the first shot goes off, just to let you know I'm here. And that's the end of my turn 1. Over to you, Jordan. Oh, show the camera that. Jordan throws a 1.
Luckily enough, for the light division, they can move on their own.
Right, no, light division has he has an intrinsic 3.
I know.
So you put that on there. The light division at the moment is led by General von Alten, and he took over from Black Bob Crawford, who'd been killed storming Burgos, I think it was, earlier on in the campaign.
One, two, and they're going to move again.
Okay.
One of these going to move again. These will move again up to the corner of the wood here. Okay, so they're still in the bag going.
Yeah, in the bag going.
So that's those three, and the single one
Was to move the guns onto the hill.
move the guns onto the hill. And
Okay. And the light
And
division have
then
moved
part of them moved
three
just-
times, have they? 3 times, have they?
yeah, 1, 2, 3.
Okay. The light division were particularly efficient because they were all veterans. They had a really elite, efficient command and control system. Therefore, in DBN, they get that extra bonus. Their divisional sub-commander, who comes free with the light division, has an intrinsic 3 caps. So it makes them a very useful, flexible formation. So that's the end of the turn 1. Jordan, have you got any firing? No, because your guns have moved. So I'll just fire this again. Same as before, 1, 5, isn't it? Cock. 1, forget it. Okay, so that's the end of turn 1.
Yeah.
Shall we go on to turn 2?
Turn 2.
Might as well.
Yeah.
Okay, turn 2, French, and I throw a 2. That's not so impressive. What I'm going to do for the 2 is I'm going to keep my cavalry moving. Like so. And I will keep my column moving. Okay. So I'm in range and you're in range there. So that's 1, 2. That's my 2 done. Okay, my firing. These grenadiers are now within range, so we'll have to fire on the village. So I start off on I could do with the. See if I can get another red dice so we can show the viewers what we're doing. So the French grenadiers start off on a 5, firing into cover. I'm down to a 3. Jordan, with his elite British lights, start off on a 5. I've got 1 unit firing in support, so Jordan is down to a 4. Yeah? Okay. Let's throw the dice. I'm gonna.
Four. So I'm on an 8. You're on a 5.
Yeah.
So it's not double.
No, so it's 1 hit on my grenadiers.
Yeah.
Hit on there. So first blood to the British 43rd Light Foot, I think, in there. That's the only firing for this turn.
My turn.
Jordan's turn 2. Yeah.
6.
Ooh, from one
6
extreme
caps.
to the other.
Okay, now I can get to work. So for the light division, I'm going to have.
You have to decide whether, before you start moving the light division, whether you're going to allocate any more caps to your light division, to your divisional sub-commander from your C and C.
So I don't need to move my guns. I'd like to move them twice, so that's 2.
Well, do it the other way. Does your light division need any more to do what they want to do?
He wants to move forward really twice. He needs to move forward once, and then he needs to move forward once. So I'm going to pass over 1.
Okay.
So he has 4.
Yeah.
And I'll do them first. So he'll move his 300 into this gap here.
Yeah.
He'll move 300 and then a little bit more to come onto the front of the bad going.
Yeah.
And then he can move 400, isn't it?
Yeah.
And he'll come up and sit on the corner here.
Yeah. So that's 2, 3, 4.
4 done for
Yeah,
that.
lovely. Many things. What's the radius?
Yeah, so he's out of command.
He's out of command there, so just move him back a little bit.
It's just to there.
Yeah. And he can
He's commanding over.
Oh, but then he'll be out of that one.
It should be fine because they're probably not going to move from there.
Well, you just have to move him first.
Yeah. I think I'm just going to have to move these guys twice. Bring them up to the forward edge down here.
Yeah.
And they join them on there. So that's me down to 3. Move my commander up to here.
Mm-hmm.
It's 400, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we can get up to here. Down to 2. And then this column, gonna double move again. Just up behind to get these guys going.
Yeah. If you decide at a late stage that you need to move your light division again, then obviously your CNC can move them, but it costs double.
Double, yeah,
Yeah.
that's fine. I had to move my CNC up there because he couldn't get the range across my cavalry, which I realised I need to redeploy.
Yeah.
Or do something else, which I've just thought of. So I've had to move him up there in preparation for next turn.
Yeah.
My guns are in a good position there to stay. My horse artillery, I'm actually going to pivot once more because he moved up to there.
Yeah.
He's out of range there at the moment, but
yeah.
That's not too much of a problem. His flanks are protected, so that's not a bad idea. Right. Shooting.
Yeah.
Just having a look whether my guns are in range, and they're not.
They're not yet in range.
Not yet in range, but if you try and come over for a column, there will be, which is quite good. And my elite Jaegers are going to be in range of anything coming along there. These guys are out of range at the moment, and so is he. So it's just this combat again.
Yeah.
So I'm on a 5.
Yeah. Down to a 4 for my support.
Down to a 4 for your support, and you're on a 5 down to a 3.
I'm down to a 3.
For firing.
I throw a 3.
That's a cocked dice.
Yeah.
Oh, 5. So that puts me on a 9 versus 6. So that's another hit on his grenadiers, so they're now shaken.
That's bad. It's alright putting your grenadiers at the front, but they're the ones that get killed.
And you can't form an attack column with shaken units.
Yeah,
So
you can.
Yeah, you can.
It
But
costs 2 to charge them in.
yeah.
And they're in a shaken attack column.
And I don't have any more firing. You don't have any more firing.
No.
And that's the end of turn 2.
Turn 2. Okay, game turn 3. Let's see how I get on. I throw a 2. However, what we've decided is because we are an 18-point army with 1 commander, all our commanders are both classed as good. So we're going to get +1 to our commanders. So that 2 goes up to a 3. So 3. I need to maintain my initiative, I believe. So I'm going to go 1. 2. Finally, 3. It's the best I can do. I'd have preferred more. There you go. That's my movement done then, Jordan. My firing.
Yep.
Well, obviously this unit's the closest, so they're going to fire on each other. I'm also going to fire my artillery onto your lights. In fact, I'll do that first, yeah?
Yep.
So I start off on a 3. I'm firing into bad going, into bad going, so I'm down to a 1.
And you're firing at Jaegers.
And I'm firing at Jaegers in bad
So
going.
it's another -1.
So I'm down to a 0.
And I'm on a 2, just 1 for elites.
Yeah, so Jordan's on a 3 and I'm on a 0. Okay. Well, that's not going to do much, is it?
No.
No. Okay. So this time round, my grenadiers are on a 5. I'm shaken, down to a 4. Firing into cover, down to a 2. Jordan's on a 5.
Yep.
Yeah, because he's elites. However, I've got 2 supports, so he's down to a 3. Yeah?
Yeah.
Alright, can they support? Oh,
They're just
no,
out.
they're just out. So it's 3-2 to Jordan. Oh, these are bloody hell.
So they're dead.
They're
So
dead.
I'm on a 9 versus 5, but yeah, they've taken 2 hits, so they're now dead.
They're now dead. First blood to Jordan. Okay, and that's my grenadiers. Very brave, very courageous, but they got killed off. Casualties. You've got a casualty marker. Just Jordan. Press. There we go. First blood to Jordan. So that's the end of my phase. Turn 3. Over to you, Jordy.
My turn. So my caps 3,
2
up to 3,
up to 3.
and I have my 3 for the light division.
Yeah.
So my light division. I'm not going to give any caps over.
Mm-hmm.
1, who's in the bag going still.
Yeah. It's a bit precarious if they come out, of course.
Yeah.
So they look like cavalry. Two. No. You're going to have to be completely on top of the hill or not. Obviously, half the battery are pointing downhill. So, see what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, you could.
Well, what I might do is move these forward a little bit so they're in range of
Yeah.
your gun there, and then he'll move forward for the third. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
So that's them done. These are going to keep trudging over. 1.
Yeah. 2 left.
Cavalry.
The cavalry are moving.
300 because I want to keep them in
Yeah.
together with the.
Heavies.
Yeah. And I'm going to swing my lights around on their own
Okay.
for my other one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's my.
That does.
And that's my
That's your movement over.
movement over.
You're firing.
Mm-hmm. I've only got my gun.
These boys in here fire at their nearest target, which I think will be, yeah, it'll be them. They're
Yeah.
still within 200 and they're out, so it'll be them against them.
Yeah. Now, I might fire. Yeah, I'll do that. Do
Yeah.
that one then.
So you're, I'm on a 4, firing back at you, so I'm down to a 2.
Yeah.
You're on a 5,
Down to a 3.
down to a 3 for my 2 supports, so it's 3-2 again.
Yeah.
I can't throw a decent blooming dice.
3-2, so that's 1 hit on you.
I still can't throw a decent blooming dice.
And then I'm going to fire.
I'm blaming COVID for this. Stop me throwing decent dice.
I'm going to fire my militia horse gun on your horse gun.
Yeah, and I'm not firing
You're not
back, so I've
firing
already
back.
fired.
So I'm on a 2.
You're on a 2.
You're on a 2.
I was on a 3. I'm not firing back. I'm on a 2. So it's 2-2, and I'm just defending. I throw a 4.
No, it's fine. Nothing.
Yeah.
And I don't think they're in range yet.
Not yet.
Not yet. Not far off. Not far off.
Mm-hmm.
That's the end of turn 3, I think.
Yeah. Next game
Your
turn.
turn 4.
Yeah. Four up to a 5. Right. I can't charge in at the moment here, so the best I can do is that. Whoops.
That's cost 2,
Why?
isn't it? With the, or the,
No, no.
Was the rear one in column before?
Yeah, yeah, it's wheeling column. That's 1. Two, 3. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's cost you 2 though.
Yeah, that's 5. Okay. That's any of my movement.
Mm-hmm.
My firing.
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to be him versus him
Mm-hmm.
with them 3 in support.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm on a 2 again, trying into cover. Just after, I don't know, what use that 400, isn't it? Nearest
No,
point.
no, I'm measuring from the guns.
Oh, right. No,
No?
no.
Okay.
How about your 95th though? No.
No, just.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm on a 2, you're
On
on
5, down to a 2.
down to a 2, 2-2.
Oh, so 4 versus 6, just 1 hit.
1 hit on you, thank God for that. It's the first blood I've got. Okay. As you can see from that, for me to assault this, because he's got elite troops in there, it's very difficult. So I've got 3 supporting units in order for me to approach in any sensible way. Arguably, I should have done that at the beginning before committing my grenadiers. I thought my grenadiers could suck it up a bit better.
2-2 for
2-2 again.
for the 2 guns that are coming in at each
Yeah.
other, counter battery. So I need to double you.
No, yeah, it's not counter battery. I've moved.
You've moved.
Yeah. So it's just 2-2.
Yeah.
So it's just 2-2.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
That's annoying.
I needed to win that.
That's annoying.
Yeah. And him versus him. 0, isn't it? 0-3.
You're firing
into cover.
into
at
cover and at
Jaegers.
Jaegers.
Yeah,
So it's
0.
3-3. No, sorry, 3-0. Yeah. To me.
So I need to get some.
7.
I can't
do
do
it.
nothing.
No.
Okay. Is that any other shooting from you? I think
I've done
they should be out of range, shouldn't they?
They're not.
They're
They're
not. Okay,
They're in
well I
range.
couldn't do any better than that.
No, they're not firing on your flank.
No.
But I'm at a 2.
What are they?
They're the Cacadors.
Cacadors.
So they're just the regular Jaegers.
yeah. So you're on a 2 and I'm on a 3.
Yep.
No.
nothing. Okay.
Over to you, Jordan.
My turn 4,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah.
Caps. Up
1
to 2. Yeah. Being hampered.
I mean, there's no time restraint on this battle, so we don't have to remember the game turns really.
No. It's just good to remember. So what am I going to do? So he's going to move back
Yeah.
to here. He's 500, isn't he?
500. Yeah.
So he's going to go screaming into the flank.
Yeah. Okay.
And he's going to move back.
Yeah. Okay.
That's the best, I think,
Yeah.
in order to do something for next turn.
Yeah.
I've only got 2 here. I think I'm just going to have to move there. Okay, stood there because it's only going to take 1 or 2 turns for them to get into action if they need to.
Mhm.
I think the biggest threat I need to sort out is your cavalry. So I might have to sacrifice these guys and move them back this way. And heavy cavalry are going to carry on going that way on their own.
Mhm.
I think try and protect the baggage. But
Right, but you've got the problem about detached units. More than 300 paces away from a friend. Move them forward a little bit if need be, and we just know that.
Yeah.
It costs an extra cap to move them.
even if they're within 1800.
Yeah, it's because they're sort of independent,
Okay.
you know, and they've got a lower level commander with them.
Okay, that's not bad.
Yeah.
I might have to bring him back. Oh, just move him back again, sorry. Because, I'm going to bring him this way then. He's going to go like that. That's
Unsupported units, 714. Any single unit except commanders, Jaegers, and irregular cavalry, skirmishing cavalry and guerrillas. So, you know, your skirmishing cavalry and that are accepted, and your guerrillas and that. More than 300 paces from any other friendly unit are deemed to be unsupported, and as such cost an additional cap of movement.
I
Yeah.
brought him in this way.
But yeah, they're all right there.
Then now,
Yeah.
okay, that's fine. That's it.
Yeah. You're firing.
So I'm going to shoot here again.
Yeah.
So I'm on a 2.
Yeah. And I'm on a 3.
2, and you're on a 3.
And I'll throw a 2.
So you're 6. 5, 7 against 5. So
Yeah.
that's 1 hit
One hit.
on your lead
Yeah.
light cavalry. We'll have to do this then.
Yeah.
So
That was 2-2.
2 all.
2 all. Oh, blooming rubbish.
Draw.
A draw.
That's annoying. And then here it was 2-2 as well.
Yeah, 2
And
all again.
it's not counter battery.
It's not counter battery, no, because I moved in my last move phase.
Oh,
Oh.
it's a draw.
Draw.
That's annoying. And that's it for turn 4. So,
No,
oh, we've got combat to do.
we've got the fire in here, haven't
We've
we?
just done that.
Oh, that was the
Yeah.
draw, wasn't it? Yeah,
And
of
we've
course.
got combat here.
And combat there.
Okay,
So you're attacking me in the flank,
Mhm.
so I'm -1.
Mhm.
We're both on 2s,
Yeah.
and I'm -1, so it's 2-1 to you.
Yeah. So 1 hit,
Yeah,
and you push off the board.
yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. It was a frigging daft move of me, wasn't it? So I lost. I have to recoil.
Off the board, and that's
Off the
counters
board.
destroyed.
Yeah.
What can I do now? I can only.
You can follow up because you pushed me off the board, but you haven't destroyed me.
I
in
have.
combat.
I don't have to follow up though, do I?
No, you don't have to.
Turn 5.
Turn 5. That's your smelly old dice. 4 becomes 5. Thank you very much. Yeah, so what I'm going to do here, it's going to cost me 2 caps, but I'm within 1800 of him. So for 1, he does that, and for 2, he does that. Yeah, so that's a flank attack there.
3-1.
So that's 2. They're going to charge in. Buff for 3. So I've got 2 left. And he's going to move to there for 2. So what I've done here is you're going to have to fire on him, of course.
Yeah.
So it allows him to move without getting involved in any being shot at. So that's my 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so firing. I've got that one 3-0.
Yeah.
No. I've got this one here. I'm on a 3 for being light infantry. However, I'm being canistered.
Yeah.
So I'm down to a 2. However, you're on a 2 for being militia artillery, but you're shooting at light infantry, so you're down to a 1.
Yeah. Foot skirmishers.
Yeah, foot skirmishers.
Yeah. So I'm on a 1.
I've got support. You're down to 0s.
2-0.
2-0.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
double.
double, so that's shaken.
That's 2 hits. Yeah, that's you. Nasty. So that was quite a clever move on my
I
part.
did roll a 1.
This is light infantry and Norse artillery working it. You did throw a rubbish dice throw. So that's my firing. Any firing from you, Geordie?
I mean, I can't shoot
You
on
can't shoot them into there because that's a combat.
No, I don't have any shooting.
Don't have any shooting. You can't fire them into there because that's a combat.
Yeah.
So that's it for the firing. Over to combat. We'll do the cavalry combat first of all.
Yep. I'm on a 2 down to a 1.
For being attacked in the flank.
Down to a 0 for support.
Yeah.
And you're on a 3.
Yes, it's 3-0.
Yep. Oh.
Oh,
6-1 again.
That's doubled. I think I think
Scout cavalry are different.
Yeah, but being attacked by
Skirmishing cavalry, destroyed by mounted or if in bad going, otherwise flee 600 paces 1 hit, but they're destroyed by...
destroyed. So they're destroyed. I'm going to put a dead marker on there, and I do a breakthrough test because I've destroyed you. So basically anything but a 1 or a 2, and I'm loving it. A 6, Jordan.
So you're loving it.
So I'm loving it. So what I'm going to do, I've got nothing to charge, so I can move up to a full move straight forward, which I will do, and I'll take the supports with me because they're staying in the same formation. So that will put me there, which is in a rather teasing position. Okay, over here. I start off on a 4, but I get +3 for being a French attack column.
Yeah.
So I am on a 7. Yeah?
Yeah.
And you are on a 5.
+1.
+1
For defending a
for
fort.
defending the fortification.
So I'm on a 6.
You're on a 6. So that's 7, 6. Quite a crucial, one of the first crucial throws of the game. Oh, and it goes my way big time.
And you've wiped
Well,
me out.
the dice are working in my favour this time. Why have I wiped you out?
Because it was a 5-1. Oh,
No, well.
So I'm on a 7
Yeah.
against
Against
12.
Against.
So it's just one hit.
That 12, is it? Yeah. Yeah, 12, 7. So that's just one hit.
But do I pull out?
Yeah, you do. You do you take a hit, and you go back 1 base depth away from the village.
Mm-hmm.
You can go out to whatever side you want. Yeah. Okay. That's that. I move in. So you've got an opportunity to counter-attack if you wish, of course. They move in there. And you can move up to there. Okay. That's the end of that. Over to you, Geordie.
See if I can get more than a 1. No, not much more. So I'm on a 3.
Yeah.
And he's on a 3. I need to change dice. I mean, here I want to do that.
Yeah.
I need to move the gun away.
I mean, the best thing for you there, if that would be to counterattack, because we fight inside in bad going. So the light infantry have a definite advantage. If you win, you'll get to remove one of your casualties. You fight inside. You have to be able to move inside. So only he can.
So he can't move up to it.
No, because the fight would be inside. Because I'm not occupying.
Okay, so I'll do that for 1.
Yeah. So they have moved inside, and the combat is with them inside.
That's in the move 200 back.
Okay, so that's his 3 then. That's Light Division's 3. Do you want to be in or not?
No.
Okay.
He's
Yeah,
out
just
with that,
out, yeah.
but he's within range of them.
Yeah.
That's fine. So that's the Light Division's 3.
Yeah.
Move these guys twice, I think. Throwing that down there. Again, it's going to mean he has to move. It's going to take him 2 caps to move.
Yeah, in the
Which is
next.
fine, but he's protecting that route around.
Yeah.
And then these guys are going to swing round onto here. Like that.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
And that's my lot. Okay?
Yeah.
So, shooting. I'm going to fire my gun at your light infantry first. So I'm on a 0 versus 3.
You start off on a 3, your militia down to a 2, your shaking down to a 1, firing at lights is 0.
Yeah.
And I'm on a 3, but I'm just defending.
So there's a cocked dice.
So I end up on a 4.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Here.
Yeah.
So I'm on a 2.
Yeah.
+1 firing at your flank.
Yeah.
And you're on a 3.
Yeah. 3, 3. 6.
Oh. I don't know what it is. I can't roll more than a 2. I don't think they're not in range. So it's just fighting.
Unless I've got any firing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I've got that again.
Yeah.
So that's 3-0. So I need a good score. Forget it. And he's out of range.
So it's just the fighting.
So it's just the fighting. So your light infantry, which is a 3.
Yeah.
But you are elites, so you're up to a 4. Yeah?
Yeah.
I start off on a 4 for muskets. However, the combat is in bad going, so I'm down to a 2.
So it's 4-2 to me.
But you're -1 for being shaken.
Yeah. So it's 3-2.
You see you have the light infantry will always have the
advantage.
It's 3-2 to you, Geordie.
Oh! 5-7. So you killed
Dead.
me. That's annoying.
Yeah. If you'd won that would have been a glorious result if you'd won it.
I know.
But you didn't.
Yeah. That's annoying. Okay.
Over to me.
Yeah, over to you.
Okay. And I throw a 3, goes to a 4. I occupy that.
Yeah.
So I can now shoot out. I'm going to do the same again. I'm on 4, aren't I? What am I looking at here? 6, 12. So I'm out of radius there, so it'll cost 2 to move them. Okay. So what I might do, if I move them 4, if I move my general 4, I should still be in range. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go move these boys forward for 1. Yeah. And move him forward for 1. Like so, I'll just drop him back a little bit. That's 2. Three. 4. And right, so my firing, him at him with him in support.
Yeah.
I'm on a 3, but I'm being canistered. I'm down to a 2. Yeah? You start off on a 2 for being militia, you're shaken, and you're firing at lights, you're on a 0. I've got a support, you're on -1. I'm on a 2, you're on a -1.
I'm dead still.
So you're on a 5,
Yeah.
and I'm on a 7. Artillery is destroyed. That's Ross's troop, I think. That was attached. It's a light division. Are they within range? They're now garrisoning, you say? Is that within 200? Are that within?
If you can touch it.
Right, come around to that side. It looks pretty. I'd say no. That's out, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you're lucky that you're out.
You're lucky that you're out. Well, you can shoot at me, of course. But I can't shoot at you.
I'll shoot at you then.
Well, I've got him.
Okay.
So I will fire in his defence.
Okay. So I'm on a 2 versus.
You're on a 3 because you're elites.
Yeah.
-2 firing into cover.
Yeah.
Because we're firing into buildings, sorry, not into cover.
Yeah.
It's firing into buildings. So you're on a 1. You've got support, you're on a 0. and I'm defending on a 4.
And then I'm out of arc there,
Not like that.
and that's it.
That's it. Over to you, kid.
See if I can get a better roll this time.
Ooh,
6.
You
Okay.
can do quite a lot there.
I can do a lot more. Right. So he's gonna swing over to here. So he's up at the top.
You can fire through that
Yeah,
going.
that's fine.
It doesn't obstruct.
I just want to be more than 200 away from there,
Yeah,
and he's within 400 there.
yeah. So you're laughing at there.
And then he,
So was he within 400 of him?
yeah,
Yeah.
And they're going to move to there.
Yeah.
And they're going to be within
Oh, yeah,
400 there.
yeah.
And then he's just going to tuck himself behind the back going there.
Yeah,
That's his 3.
yeah. In fact, the old light division's under a bit of pressure there. There's only two
Yeah.
Jaeger units left.
Yeah.
Lost your artillery and your light infantry.
Right, with the 6 I have here,
Yeah,
I mean, you should come here. And they're going to do this. That's going to cost them 3.
well, yeah, but he won't be able to move that far, will he? No, he's outside. He's outside of 600 of him. No, so he
So he's-
can't go
he's
that
gonna go
far.
there.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, so that will cost.
It's 2.
That'll cost 2. Yeah.
Goes on 4. These are within that 300 we checked before, so
Yeah.
they're going to move twice.
Mm-hmm.
2.
Mm-hmm.
So 2. And these guys are going to move 400 straight out. Double movement.
Wait,
It's
you
gonna-
form up outside.
Yeah.
So the first turn you form up outside, and then you move again.
So that's cost me 2 because it's more. It's an independent unit.
Right. Yes, it has. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Shooting. Them on them.
Yeah. I'm not firing back. Am I?
No. And then them on them.
Yeah.
So start them on them.
Yeah.
So-
I'm not firing back there either, am I?
I think you're out of. Oh no, you're,
No, no,
you're
I'm
in.
not. I'm within. Yeah.
That's
So I'll
fine.
fire back.
Are you within 300 there?
Well, it's not canister because you're in bad going.
Okay.
So you sort of gives you protection.
So I'm on a 2. They're not the elite ones.
Yeah.
You start off on a 3.
Yeah.
Firing into bad going, -2.
Yeah.
Firing at Jaegers in bad going, down to 0.
Yeah. So that's 3-0.
2-0.
2-0, beg your pardon, 2-0. Oh,
8.
2-0. Yeah, sorry.
I'm on an 8. That's 8-3. That's double hit.
Oh, Christ.
Shaken.
Artillery have to be careful with, I mean,
Jaegers.
yeah, with light infantry and Jaegers getting close, which is what I did to you. Nasty.
And then him on him, which is just a 3 versus 3.
3 versus 3, yeah, because you're
But
elites.
you're not going to hurt
I'm
me.
just defending. I throw 5.
Nothing.
1.
Now they're not in arc
No.
for that.
Still not.
And that's it.
That's it.
Hmm.
Okay. Over to
To the French for turn 6.
right. French turn 6. a 5 up to a 6. That's what I like. Thank you very much. Right. Was I still in there, or have I got to move him again? I think I'm still good. That's only 16, isn't it? So I've got 18,
Yeah.
so I'm all right. Right, so for 2, I'll move him 400.
You'll be careful within 600 here.
Him there. That's cost me 2. Yeah, and I will go to there for 3. Yeah. That's my, can move up to 600. So that leaves me with 3 left. I'm going to move out to there. 2. If I move them, yeah.
For
Okay.
turn 7.
Oh, very nice. Up to a 6
I
again.
can't seem to get enough caps.
I'm sorry. Does he need to move? He probably does.
Yeah,
He does, doesn't he?
definitely.
Yeah, so he will move first of all to there. That puts me within, yeah. And then I will move these. So I want to keep the pressure on. So they're now here. If you want some, come and get it, because I'm coming through. So that costs 2 altogether. Move the general and move the cavalry. So I'm down to 4. Okay. So I'm now down to 4. What I'm going to do is I'm going to come for you. I move my guns over to there for 1. I'm going to move my light infantry in for a shot to there. That's 2. They're going to move to there for 3. Yeah. He moves to there for 4. I think that should put me within range. Yeah. Yeah. That's my 6. Okay. First firing then, Geordie.
Yeah.
I'm going to fire him on him with him in support.
Okay.
So I'm firing on a 3. Yeah, you've got bad going, but it doesn't matter for light infantry.
It does for Jaegers.
You get 1 for being Jaegers.
So you're -1.
-1 firing at Jaegers in bad going. Yeah.
So you're on a 2.
So I'm on a 2.
I stop at a 3, -1 for the support.
Yeah, so it's 2-2.
Oh no.
Oh no!
That was close. That's close.
There's a bit of a wet volley there from
That
the
was-
pair of us.
It's close.
Oh, I could have done with that in that. Right, let's see what I can do here. So it's him versus him with him and him in support. Okay, so I start off on a 3. I'm firing at Jaegers in bad going, so I'm down to a 2.
Yeah.
Yeah?
I'm on a 2,
Yeah. and
down
I've
to a
got-
0 for 2 supports.
Yeah, so it's 2-0.
Oh no.
That's
6-1,
double.
that's double, so that's... Jaeger's different.
I think they are. Like, if you double...
Destroyed by skirmishers, which are not.
Are you looking at firing or combat?
Firing.
Yeah. Yeah, I am skirmishers.
No, foot skirmishers, not... It says destroyed by skirmishers, otherwise one hit and flee 600.
That's what it says.
So they're destroyed.
Yeah. I've doubled you.
Hmm.
This is skirmishers firing on skirmishers.
Oh, that's annoying.
Ah.
Hmm. Hmm.
Maybe the other way around. You see, if you doubled me,
Yeah.
nasty. Very good. Right, so the battle's reached a interesting position there. Light divisions have been shot to pieces. That's all my firing. I don't think you've got any, have you?
Not anymore.
No, over to you then.
One up to a 2.
When it goes bad, it goes bad.
He's just going to pop to there.
Yeah. You can, of course, lead them into combat. You can get, you can close combat, get a +1 in close combat with that general. But if he dies, that's an extra casualty.
It's going to cost me 2 to move him as well.
Yeah.
It's all a bit of a mess.
Well, the last few combats have certainly gone my way, haven't they?
Well, the last 6 turns have gone your way.
Yeah, the first few turns didn't. Losing them grenadiers at the beginning was a bit of a kicker.
So you can't move through that gap.
I can't, no, so I can't move through your zone of control.
Yeah. Fine, then I'll slam into you.
Yeah? Okay. If you're going to move, we might as well.
Yeah.
You're only putting the inevitable off. Otherwise, yeah, I can. All the bad doing would slow me down. I think it's only, what is it, light cavalry and bad going?
200.
Yeah, so I'd be down to, so I might not be able to reach there for the support, but you're just hoping the charge is going to go your way.
Nothing else has, so...
Oh, no!
Right, shooting then.
Shooting.
So this here.
Right. So it is 3-3. No, I'm on a 2, aren't I? 'Cause I'm firing into...
It's 2-2 because you've got your gun.
Oh, right, yeah, 2-2. 2-2 then. Let's see what we get. Oh!
There we go. So I'm on it. So they're dead.
Yeah, they're dead.
Skirmishers.
Because it's
double skirmishers.
Yeah, wow.
There you go. Have some. 95th Rifles.
95th Rifles have just done the business. Blew away them light infantry. Nasty. Got light infantry laid dead, strolled all over the place. That's how to do
I
it,
ain't got any
John.
more shooting because you're not in range of my guns.
Sorry about that. Well, I've got nothing else to shoot at either. So we've got a rather crucial cavalry battle, and it's just a straightforward 3 each.
Yep.
Let's see what you can do then. Oh,
that's
6-2.
So that's 9-5.
So I've not doubled yet.
No.
So you take a fluff, you take a hit, and you recoil. Yeah. And I will follow up.
With both or just one?
No, well, I can only follow up with one because it's only the support that can follow up, and he wasn't supporting the combat. And you see, I will not be able to get them into
No,
the
because
support.
it's going to take you too far.
Yeah, so I've got to go for the bad going. But yeah, so we'll fight on again. Right, over to me then.
Yep, for your turn 7.
Yes. Oh, I'm doing, bloody, my general is doing cracking at the moment with his command and control. 2. 3. 4. 5. 1 more left. 1 more left. 6. Okay.
Shooting.
I've just realised I've made a bad
It's too
decision.
late now.
I know. That was a bad decision, wasn't it?
Yeah, because you're going to be able to. You have to shoot on me now.
I'm shooting at
On a 1 against a 3.
the elite 95th skulking in bad going.
Yeah.
Oh dear. But I've got him firing in support, of course. Right, so I'm on a 4, firing into bad going, down to a 2, firing at Jaegers in bad going, down to a 1. Yeah?
Yeah.
You're on a 3,
Down to a 2.
down to a 2 for being my support.
So that's 6-3. Doubled. Dead.
Bloody hell, that's the 95th again.
Yeah.
Lethal. Christ. Bloody
They're
hell.
taking vengeance upon.
Anyone who steps in the line of fire of the 95th.
Yeah, they're taking vengeance.
Christ.
This is what happens when you kill all the colleagues and there's no one else in the light division left.
Oh, nasty.
You've got 1 bit of fire in
Yeah,
there.
I've got 1 bit of fire in there. Thank you very much.
So you're on a 2 and I'm on a 5.
Yeah, 5-2.
And I'm not firing back.
No.
6-5.
No, forget it. Well, that's that for firing.
I have
No,
firing.
you've got firing, have you?
Because I think you've stepped into my guns, yeah.
Yeah.
So both of them will fire on that lead unit.
Okay.
So I'm on a 3, you're on a 3.
Yeah, 3-3. Oh, wow! Forget it.
Forget it. Just
Okay.
combat then.
Yeah, so that's 3-3 for combat. Cock. Oh! Oh!
So 1 hit again.
And push back and follow up. Oh. There now.
Is that just 1 casualty or 2?
2. Capture the baggage is 2 casualties.
How have I let that happen?
Over to you, Jodie.
I need a good number. Not
Oh.
that. To bring him up to 600.
Okay. So yeah, measure 600 from my cavalry, and then move your infantry
400. Which is smack on.
Is it? Okay. You can move up to 600. That cost 3.
That's me.
Yep. Shocking.
Shooting. Guns on your front infantry, so that's 3 all.
3 all. After a 6 again.
You need to change your dice.
No, I don't. Let me just push it forward out there.
I mean, they had movement left, I didn't move them. And he had 3 caps for that, so they're within range.
So you've moved, yeah, you've moved them to be just
Yeah.
within range. Put that gun back then.
Yeah. So I'm on a 3. You shooting back at me?
Well, I don't know if I can I? I've got to be within arc.
Which you are.
I am.
And I'm the closest unit.
No, but more than 300 I can pick a target. So I will fire back at you.
Yeah.
Yes, I've got my gun in support, haven't I?
So it's 2-1.
I'm
on a 3.
Yeah, I'm firing at you in bad going, aren't
Yeah.
I? So I get a -1 for it. Yes, it's two. It's 2-1 to you.
Yeah.
I will choose not to fire back.
So it's 2 all.
So it's 2 all.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I'm just defending.
Oh,
Yeah, so I won that.
you should have fired at me.
Yeah, I know. By choosing
Then
not
you're
to
gonna
fire
shoot at
back,
them then?
I'm going to fire at them then. Which
Go on
is if I'd fired back at you with that result, I would have got a hit on you.
You would
But
have destroyed me.
it's
You would have destroyed
no,
me.
I have to double you
Yeah.
to destroy.
Oh no,
you.
yeah, it was 5.
Yeah. So I'm going to fire on them then. So I'm on a 2, you're on a 5, innit?
Mm-hmm.
So forget it.
I don't think the artillery is in range.
No.
Just dead off there.
So
it's
have
3.
I got any other no other firing? Is there? No. So it's just
3-2.
3-2 to me for the cavalry battle. Oh! Oh!
So that's 8-5.
Yeah.
So pop
Oh,
onto there.
nasty.
You push back and I follow up.
Well done. That was a crucial one to win.
Yeah, I know, because I'm trying to bring infantry support,
Yeah.
even though the militia.
So for the viewers, Jordan's cavalry were shaken, but they won in close combat. Therefore, their shaken comes off. So that he was able to put that hit from him onto his opponent. So that was a good win. That's evened it up a lot there, hasn't it? It's
Yeah.
completely evened it up now.
Yeah.
But that's equal. I mean, it's like cavalry versus like cavalry. So you know, you need to look at the dice. That saved your neck, that combat.
Yeah. Gunning. Turn 9. Just don't roll a 1.
Why?
Because I'd like you to. 3 up to 4.
But my general doesn't really. I'm pretty good at that. Right. Well, I can see that to turn this game, I'm going to have to spend some points on the cavalry, aren't I? We're at that point in the battle now. So I'm going to have to spend 2 in putting him there. Yeah, that cost me 2.
Yeah.
So that leaves me with
2.
2. So what I'm going to do here is put my light infantry into the bad going. That should work out nicely in there. I don't want to get too close.
You're within 200.
Yeah, well, I don't want to get too close. Just drop back a little bit. Yeah, to there. And I will move him around to... Got one more left.
You want to keep moving them forward, really.
I should do. I should keep that column advancing, really, shouldn't I? Because I'm in artillery range now.
You'd be lucky up to now.
Yeah, but I'm not. I'm capitalising on where I'm winning. So I'm going to move them round to there. Okay. This is a nice little light infantry formation because I can still move these quite nicely. So I've enjoyed that. So that's my 4 movements. Firing. I will fire at him with him in support. Yeah?
So I'm on a 4, down to a 3 through 1 support. I'm not firing back, so I don't get any minuses.
Yeah.
And you're on a 3.
Yeah, so it's 3-3.
3-3.
Nothing. Oh, nothing. Okay, my artillery has now got a 4.
It's not a flank shot.
It's not a flank shot, is it?
No.
It's a fine line, but
Frontage is there. So it's cutting it through your corner, so it's
well,
not a full.
No, it's not a full flank shot.
No.
Not quite. No, it's not a flank shot, is it? Okay, so him's firing on him then.
Yeah.
I'm on a 0, aren't I?
Yeah.
And you're on a 3.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you haven't crept forward, have you, by any crazy? No, you're still way away from him.
Right.
3-0. Forget it.
You got any more firing?
I've got no more firing.
I think he's still in arc.
What? You're
Jaegers.
You're 95th.
So that?
I reckon it's really hard to
Just
measure
it.
because of shadow. I think 4, 5 or 6 is in. No, he's just out. You can of course fire on there. Can you?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah? You can fire on there.
So I'd be on a 1, you'd be on a 4.
Yeah. And I'm not firing back.
Go on then.
No.
My guns though on your infantry at the front.
Yeah, it's 3-3. No.
Just the cavalry battle.
So it's just a cavalry battle then.
3-all.
3-all. The cavalry battle continues. Oh no! That's I'm afraid that's cock.
7-4. So
one hit on me and push back.
So both of them are pushed back.
Yeah, and another hit on me.
Well,
So
follow up.
I am now shaken.
Yeah, got it.
But of course, I can now expand. Yeah, him into there.
Well, it's my turn next.
It's your turn next. Yeah, he can.
It's
get
only
into there.
200 though.
Yeah,
only got.
yeah, he can go
From the furthest point to furthest point.
no, but from there to there.
Oh.
Yeah. See what I mean?
Yeah.
So he can get there. That's it.
Well, my turn. Okay, my caps up to 4. That's naff. I have to spend 2 moving these forward. I have to.
Yeah.
And then 2. I know they're next to each other.
Yeah.
Doing that.
Okay.
Is it just that you get to fire as elites, or is it +1?
The fire as elites.
So if they're elites, they don't get the bonus.
That's right.
Mm.
The fire as elites. Basically, the British going to get British Guards. It's there for their morale, isn't it, as much as anything else?
And then
And their bayonet charge.
I think these are gonna. No, if they come out, they're gonna get shot from behind.
Yeah, they've been very protected from my artillery and everything in there.
They're gonna come up. Still in bad going.
From who? From the artillery. Yeah.
Yeah, and them. They're still in bad going for
Oh,
them.
they're too far away for them, aren't they?
But if you step out,
Oh, right, yeah.
they're still in bad going there.
Yeah.
You just want to make sure that they're in arc.
Yeah, you can't though. You got your own friend. You got.
I've got that
Oh,
side and
right.
that side.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, they can fire in there. Yeah, because you can see 2 points. You see.
Yeah.
You can see the front and the back, and you're within the arc. So yeah, you've got the right angle there. You can do that. Shall I sort of scan around with the camera?
You wait till the end of the turn.
Okay.
That's all for movement then. Firing.
Yeah.
My 2 guns at your infantry unit.
Yeah. 3-3. 6-6.
Now I'm trying to think, is it worth me firing them independently or in support?
Well, are they within 300 or not? They're within 300, so they have to fire at the closest target.
Yeah, but
Hang on.
whether I do it in
They have to fire at the closest target. So are you within arc of there? Hmm? Have you moved them?
Yeah.
So they're out of arc there, I'll give you that.
Yeah.
So they have to fire in support.
Yeah, but in support, or can I not fire separately?
No, you fire in support.
Okay.
If they're within, and so you have a
Right.
controlling unit and the others fire in
So
support.
he's going to be firing at him then. So I'm on
Yeah.
a 5. -2 for shooting at lights in bad going.
Yeah,
-1 for firing at Jaegers in bad going.
yeah.
So I'm on a 2.
You're on a 2.
You're on a 2.
Yeah, put your dice on there.
You're on a 2.
I start off on a 2.
-1 for my support.
Yeah.
So it's 2-1.
So that there, British Foot Guard firing at Jaegers in bad going with the 95th in support ends up as a 2-1 to the British.
5-1. 5-4.
Fluff on me.
Just 1 hit. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not a bad start. And then
Yeah.
foot versus lights. I'm on a 2. You're on a 3.
You're on a 3. You're start off on a 5.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You're not Jaegers.
Yeah.
So it's 3-all.
So it's 3-all.
Mhm.
3-all.
Oh.
Oh. 9-5.
So just 1 hit on me.
So fluff on you. Yeah. That's it.
And that's it. You haven't got any more firing either, have you?
No. It's combat.
So it's 3-2 to me.
3-2 to you, Jordan. Let's see if I can get the result here.
It's a 3.
That's a 3. Oh!
So they're destroyed.
They are destroyed.
So what did that equal out at? I was on a 3, so I'm up to a 7 against your 5.
Yeah. So you did. Another one. So you destroyed me.
Destroyed you. Now
You take a breakthrough test. Anything but one. Anything but a 1, 2. No.
Oh,
Anything
I'm
but
British,
a,
British
you're
Cavalry.
British. So it's anything but. You did a 5 or a 6, I think, isn't it? It's +2 to the dice for.
-2 if militia or British Cavalry.
Yeah. So you need a 5 or a 6 to be in control. Otherwise, they just run amok. No. So they go impetuous and they charge the nearest cavalry to them.
But hang on.
Yeah.
You've got to see if units routed through you and.
Oh,
yours.
right. Yeah. So if I take an extra hit, then my unit's routed.
Yes, morale hit test. With the
Morale
exception
hit.
of artillery or a unit of fortification, any combat unit in contact with the rear or a friendly unit of its own type
Yeah.
has just been destroyed must immediately take a morale hit
Yeah.
test by throwing a d6.
Yeah.
-1 if elite or commander attached, +1 if militia or French 1815. 5 or a 6, you take a hit.
5 or 6, and I take a hit.
Yeah, so take a hit.
No.
That's annoying.
That's because you know your own type coming through. It's really
Yeah.
bad for morale if your own, you know.
So
your
it's
own
now
fellow
a
regiment.
3-2.
So you're now classed as militia.
So it's 3-2 to you on this one.
So now, yeah, just got to give you a dead French cavalry. He died fighting for his country. So now you're impetuous and you're classed as militia.
Yeah.
So you're out of control. So you're on a 2 and I'm on a 3, and we fight this now. Oh, scheißen.
So I'm on a 6-8 against your 6. So that's 1 hit and recoil.
Yeah.
And I'm going to follow up.
Yeah.
And you're shaken.
And I'm shaken. But you're still...
I'm still militia.
You're still classed as militia. And what we normally do on there, so you don't forget, is we've got a horse, a stray horse, and that represents the fact that you've gone impetuous.
Yeah.
And you're blown. It means you are now blown.
Yeah.
So you are classed as militia. However, they're fighting really well. Well, here we are at the end of turn 9. I'll just have a quick sweep around the battlefield. It's been quite bloody so far. The scores are 5 French dead and 4 Allied dead. The latest casualty was the Cavalry Battle, where the British Hussars have been very successful with their combat. However, in true British cavalry style, as you can see from down here, they have gone what's called impetuous. So they won the combat, they destroyed their opponent, they charged forward impetuously, and they have they won the combat again incredibly, even though they were classed as impetuous cavalry, and they have pushed the French dragoons back. So this is where the turn ends, this part of the battle. As you can see, the French are under a lot of pressure. Their baggage is under, the British are under a lot of pressure. The baggage is being threatened, and it's the British Hussars that are just holding the line. Jordan's got his Spanish infantry marching up to protect the baggage. That sounds all classically correct, but it depends on how well the British Hussars are going to do in this next combat. So there we have it. All still to play for. The French have lost 5 casualties, the British have lost 4, and as we mentioned earlier, it's the first to 8 casualties is the winner of the battle. 2 casualties for the destroying of the baggage. Yeah. All right, here we go again. French.
Turn 10.
Up to a 4. Right, so my cavalry battle's not going as well as I was hoping. I've already lost 1 unit, but he's impetuous, so I'll have to just see how the fight goes. Can't do nothing else there. What I want to do is move my artillery round.
It's going to cost
sense.
you 2. Oh, it's within.
No, it's not. That's what I'm saying. It's all pretty good. So my artillery is going to move round to there. Yeah. That's 1. Two. In fact, I'll move my lights separately, so they will move somewhere like that. Yeah. For
You're
3.
You're out 300 there.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm out 300. And I'll move them up.
Inch.
We've got the foot guards there, haven't we? So you're on a 5 down to a 2.
Yeah. And
What's
you're
your
on
firing?
a 2 down to a 1 because of my Jaegers.
Yeah, so it's 2-1 to the British Foot Guards.
Draw.
A draw. Okay, so that's all my firing.
Mm-hmm.
You've got your guns to
My
fire.
2 guns, that's 3 all again.
3 all again.
That's flat, pretty much.
Go on then, I'll give you that this time.
9, 5.
9-5, so
One
hit on my infantry.
And that's all the shooting.
That's all the shooting.
Combat.
Combat!
Winner. Yeah, well, it's 2 all.
It's 2 all.
I'm militia and you're shaking.
Yeah, it's 2 all.
It's pretty
I've
much
got a
dead heat.
feeling someone's going to die here, don't you? 2 all, no pressure. Beat that! No!
So it's... I get pushed back.
Yeah.
And you move your shaking onto me.
Yeah.
And you follow up?
And I follow up. Yeah.
Mhm.
Why not? So you're the reason impetuous cavalry are classed as militia is because you are shaken and militia.
Mhm.
That's why we
I
do it.
can't believe that's an angle 6.
Yeah, you needed to win that one.
Yeah.
Over to you then, Geordie.
Let's see if I can get a better cap dice. Up
Yeah,
to 6.
Up to a 6.
Right, that's useful. I mean, first of all, can I have the angle?
Angle for the dangle.
Are they within 300
Sorry?
because they're within near the baggage? Is that
No, it's combat units.
So I'm gonna still just move it once. So that's cost me 2
Yeah.
up into line.
So up into line. So if I attack the baggage, you're in support.
But you've got to.
Yeah.
You're not going to be in range there. You're just out if you move
Yeah,
it to there.
yeah. I'm not there yet.
Basically, I want to try and get them in front of the baggage
Yeah.
to force you to attack them.
Yeah. Which you will do next turn if
Mhm.
you want to. So that was a 2, was it again,
Yeah.
to move them?
Part of the light division's movement. They've got movement of 300, haven't they?
Mm-hmm.
So they're going to swing around into there.
Okay.
They're going to charge.
Ooh, yeah. Interesting. Yeah, Jaegers don't like being attacked, of
I know.
course. But then you don't like being in bad going.
Throw them in because it's going to cost me 2. So I've used 2, 2, 1. So that's 5 I've used.
How many did you have to begin with?
6
You
in
had
total.
6.
I've got
2, 4. What else have you done?
5.
Well, you just put them in together.
Oh,
in a
put them
line,
together.
won't
But it's cost. Yeah,
they?
so.
Cost two to put that line in.
Okay, so
Yeah.
I've still got 2 left.
Yeah. Oh no, you moved him as well. Oh no, that was
Yeah.
it was light division. So you got 2 left. Yeah. I mean, it's a risky manoeuvre, but charging into bad going.
The guards have got a good chance.
Yeah. Yeah, the guards will be on a 3, and I'll be on a 1.
For 1. And for another 1.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's it.
That's it. Okay, you're firing.
Start off with him,
Yeah.
on him,
Yeah.
with them 2 in support.
Ooh. Nasty.
So I'm on a 3.
Yeah.
You're out of range, so you're still on a 4, luckily.
Yeah.
Down to a 2.
Yeah. So I'm down to a 2.
And I'm on a 3.
You're on a 3.
You're not firing back.
I've got no support, so I'm not firing back. I throw a 6.
Unless I get a 6.
No.
That's it.
Yeah. My
Combat.
firing.
Yeah, you haven't got any.
My artillery, can they not fire up onto the top of the hill?
Yeah, they probably can actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not
Okay.
within 300. So you're on a 2 and I'm on a 4.
Yeah.
Because I'm not elite. I'm only elite when I'm firing. So
Yeah.
you're on a 2 and I'm on a 4.
Yeah.
Ooh. Ooh. So I'm on a 5. You're on a 8.
So that's a fluffy.
It's a fluff.
Of some of them, you might need them.
Combat. I'm going to go guards first.
Right. So the guards start off on a 5
Yeah.
for being elites. They are in bad going, so they're down to a 3.
Yeah.
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 I start off on a 2. I get no penalty for being in bad going.
Yeah.
However, Jaegers in close combat don't like it, so I'm down to a 1.
Do I get uphill because I'm with?
No.
Because you're still on that level.
Yeah.
So it's 3-1, is it?
Yeah. 3-1 to the guards. Yeah. Yeah. It is worth doing it, wasn't it? Okay. Oh!
6.
That was a 3.
Yeah. 6-3. You doubled.
6-3.
You're destroyed by mounted or skirmishers, otherwise flee 600 in 1 hit.
Right. So that's what they do.
Yeah. So you flee 600
Yeah.
and you get another hit.
Yeah.
That's annoying. Only destroyed by skirmishers or mounted.
I'll turn me back to you.
Now, can I move on to the flank?
Nope.
I'm going to stay still then.
Yeah. That's it. There's no breakthrough unless you're an attack column.
Yeah. So I'm going to stay still. So
yeah. So I'm on a 3.
Yeah.
I'm outflanked by the guards, so I'm down to a 2.
Yeah.
You're on a 4
Down to a 3.
because you're shaken.
Yeah.
In bad going, down to a 1.
Yeah. So it's 2-1.
So you're on a 1 and I'm on a 2. Oh, I'm on an 8. Yeah, you can't beat me. So
I can't beat you.
So you're dead. Ooh.
It's a risky manoeuvre.
Risky manoeuvre.
But they were going to get shot away there if they didn't move.
Yeah, yeah.
They had a chance to fight out. Anyway, now we've got this combat.
This combat's
3-1.
I'm on a 3. You're on a 3. You're shaken 2. You are militia cavalry down to a 1. So it's 3-1 to the French. Oh my God! I throw a 2.
Yeah.
Puts me up to a 5.
And I threw a 6, takes me up to a 7.
So you win. Oh
now I can't follow up.
no, because you are blown.
Yeah.
So I move back a base and we stop at that. Christ, that battle's gone on and on.
That's good. They've been there as a delaying action to move the infantry up to block.
That's gone on and on and on, that cavalry battle. Which is what it used to do.
Yeah.
It was, charging and toing and throwing and often not a lot of casualties being inflicted. But eventually it has been. God, that's gone on, hasn't it? So it's going to cost me 2 to throw them in now, which I'm going to have to do whilst you're
unless
still
you're over.
impetuous.
You might be over here. Yeah.
Am I now out?
Yeah. You're going to have to spend at least 1.
And
It's going to cost you 3 at least
it's
to
going to
move
cost me
him.
3 to get them in.
If not 4 if you can't afford to move him.
Yeah. I can't afford to move him before, but yeah. Well, let's see. Over to me.
So turn 11. Roll 1.
4 to 5. So I'll move my general. Does it make sense? That should be enough for my general. 1, and I'll put them in. So that cost me 3. Yeah. column will advance forward. Four. And they will form up outside for 5. Yeah? That should work quite nicely for me, that. So that's my 5. Okay, so firing. I'm going to pick on your, it's going to be them. Where's my pointer? It's going to be my infantry against the 95th with him and him in support. Yeah? So, I'm on a 4, firing into cover puts me down to a 2.
Firing at Jaegers down to a 1.
Down to a 1. Oh, shit. You're on a 3 with 2 supports.
Down to a 1.
Down to
I'm
a
also
1.
going to throw my 2 artillery pieces in.
Oh, you nasty, nasty person.
So I'm on a 1.
Yeah.
And you're on a -1.
I'm on a -1. Ah, that's not so good. 1 minus 1. Boom! I end up on a final score 5. Oh, bummer.
7 versus 5. So you take a hit.
I take a hit. Oh, all that effort. That's all that artillery coming up the hill. Nasty.
These can't shoot each other, can they?
Yes, they can. Yeah, they shoot at each other because within our.
It's 3 all.
It's 3 all. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Oh,
1 hit.
1 hit on my French.
That's
annoying.
You've got your gun.
Yeah. I'm on a 2.
And I'm on a 4.
Yeah, 4-2.
No, forget it.
Right, down to this crucial cavalry battle again.
Yeah.
We're both on a 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you win, I is dead. Oh!
4, 10, 4, 8.
I've doubled you.
You've doubled me. So you've killed me.
I've killed you. It was glorious while it lasted.
That's annoying.
It must be annoying for you, Jordan. You must be really upset about that. Oh, and take that off as well. Yeah, take the casualty off. Another one, and I will do test for breakthrough. Anything but 1 or a 2. I love it. So I will move forward.
Oh, so I can still get in front of.
Yeah, you could, in your move,
Still get in front.
still get in front.
That's annoying. I needed them to hold on.
That was quite a good little cavalry battle, that. Went on and on and on. So that's the end of that game turn. Over to me again.
No, it's me, isn't it?
What am I? I'm losing track, am I?
It's my turn.
Oh yeah, beg your pardon. Yeah, your
My
turn.
cap's up to 5, just what I needed. So these guys are going to get in the way.
Yeah, it'll cost you 2 to move them in
Yeah,
there.
that's fine, whatever. So they're going to come into here and block your move.
Yeah.
So I'm down to 3. Now, these guys are going to wheel round.
Yeah. Into the flank there.
Hit them in the flank.
Yeah.
So that's cost me another 1.
So that's what? That's got what?
2, 3.
Yeah.
So I've got another 2 left.
Yeah.
For his intrinsic caps, I'm just going to move him up here. So he's out of range of them.
Yeah.
And still in. You can actually sit like that though.
Yeah.
We should still be out. Yeah. But they're not going to easily get flanked. They've got to keep on coming forward. Just another one. Got one more. And that's going to be coming into line like that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Yeah.
They can still fire over the top of them, can't they?
No.
Okay, I won't do that then.
You can only fire over the top of your friends in DBN. You move them forward then.
Yeah.
If it's from high ground to high ground.
Okay, yeah.
And the friends
valley, yeah.
friends are in lower ground.
It's fine. Okay, shooting. I'm going to fire my militia at you.
Yeah.
So it's 3-all.
3-all. Oh!
So I might have killed you there. So I'm on a 8 against your 4.
That is shocking.
That's really good.
That is
The
really...
Spanish militia have marched all the way across
Yeah.
to protect the...
And they got there in the
and they
nick, in
did
the
a full
absolute...
volley.
Yeah.
They did a full, perfect volley.
Yeah.
And took out the French light
Who've
cavalry.
been fighting for hours to get through to the baggage. That is
I want another
shocking.
dead.
Well, I think
Well, that's them promoted.
that's them well and truly promoted, isn't it?
They can move away from the baggage next battle. They can come onto the front line.
That's probably the game winner. That
Well, you're on 6 casualties now.
I'm on
You
6
need to.
casualties. You're on 6 casualties.
Yeah. Well, I could end it this turn.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah. It's all up for, we're all struggling now.
I mean,
that would
If you lose that in that.
Right. Well, let's crack on.
Well, okay, so still firing.
Yeah.
So here.
Yeah.
Now I'm on a 3.
Yeah.
I'm down to a 2 because there's only 1 support this time.
Yeah.
And you're on a -2. You
I'm
start on a 4.
Yeah.
-2 for bad going.
Yeah.
-1 for Jaeger.
Yeah.
-1 for shaken.
So that's
-2 for the 2 supports.
right.
So you're on -2 versus 2.
Right. -2 versus 2. Scheiße. Oh no!
They're dead.
I'm dead.
I don't have to roll.
No.
Can I have a dead Frenchman?
5 or 6 and you kill one behind.
You have to roll that.
Is it? I can't remember.
It's your troops.
No, I'm
It's
fine.
mine. Frenchman.
I think.
The 95th are also
The
up there for
95th.
MVP.
Freaking hell.
I am out of range here by just over 50 paces, so that's a
Right,
shame.
so
So you've got a shot there.
Canister.
Yep. So you're on a
2.
2,
I'm militia.
and I'm on
shaken.
a 3.
Because I'm canistering, yes.
Yeah.
It's 3-2 to you, Geordie.
Mhm.
Ooh.
Oh, I need a 6. Yes.
Oh, bloody
That's
hell.
six.
You're getting the dice going to your way now.
Right. There's no more firing.
No,
It's just the combat.
it's just a combat.
So I've got the guards, which start off on a 5, but they end up at a 3 at the moment
Yeah,
because they're fighting in bad going.
yeah.
But I get a +1.
No,
No, it's your minus
I
one.
get a
Isn't it?
-1. It's more beneficial.
Yeah.
So I start off on a 3. I'm not shaking yet,
No.
am I? But I'm attacked in the flank, so I'm -1. So
Mhm.
I'm on a
2.
2.
So it's 3-2.
It's 3-2 to the foot guards.
Yeah.
Oh! Oh!
5-4. So I take 1 hit and bounce.
You take 1 hit and push back.
There.
Yeah,
No, that's not good. I
that's
thought I
not
could
good,
end
is
this
it?
game
Now
here.
I can turn and face you if I wish.
Yeah.
I think I best had actually.
Mhm.
So I will turn and face you.
Mhm.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You thought you were going to...
I thought I was
Clinch
gonna,
it
I
there,
thought I was
didn't
going to
you?
win there
Yeah.
and end the game
Yeah, I bet you did. I've got another chance.
to get 2.
Yeah. Okay, over to me.
Yeah, for game turn 12.
Right. And I
On a
got
4.
3 up to a 4. Okay, well I don't have to worry about my cavalry anymore. It was a bold attempt, but the Spanish infantry whooped them. Okay, so I'm on a 4. I'm going to bring these boys to come back and fire in support. to be a complete nuisance, because that's what they are, like so. That cost me 1. Move to there. Yeah, so he's going to be the initiator, hopefully. Right, firing then. I'll fire my artillery.
Yeah, so it's a 3-2.
A 3-2, and you're just defending.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And a 6.
Cock. Yeah.
Oh,
It's another hit on
that's
you.
1 hit.
That's them now
Shaky.
shaken.
I could change the tide of battle.
Here, him versus him, with him in support.
So I'm on a.
You're now out of the bad
Yeah.
going, yeah?
So I'm on a 5.
But you're firing into bad
Yeah,
going.
down to a 3.
Yeah.
You're on a. I'm down to a 2.
2 because they're
Yeah.
firing in support.
You're on a 3.
So it's 3-2 to me.
Mhm.
Oh, through a 1. Oh, gosh, that's a hit on me.
Hang on, make me more. So I'm on a 7, and you're on a 4.
There's lots of wars going on here. There's one big war. So I'm now shaken. Okay, this little fun going on here. Him on him, with him and him in
So I
support.
would try to have him forward because these are going to come in support as well. Too late.
Yeah,
Okay,
Yeah.
you're on a 4.
yeah,
Firing on Jaegers in bad going down to 1.
yeah.
2 supports down to -1.
I'm on -1.
I'm on a 3.
Down
2
to-
supports down to a 1.
Yeah, so it's 1
1
minus
-1.
1 -1. So I end up on a 3.
And I end up on a 3.
So it's 3 all.
Yeah.
Oh, dear,
Lucky
oh
you.
dear.
And that's it.
That's it. We're just busy just trying to kill each other now, aren't we? Manoeuvring's just like we're all just busy trying to just get that
Yeah.
kill.
All right.
Over
My
to
caps. To a 4. I don't have to worry about the Spanish anymore.
No, they've done their bit. They've earned their spurs, haven't they?
These are going to.
Yeah, it's all going to happen.
Here.
Yeah.
1 -1.
1 -1, nothing's changed there. Oh no, I'm on 0.
So I've already doubled you.
No, you haven't. You're only. Yeah, you have.
So I'm on a 1-0.
Yeah.
It's already doubled.
So that's 2 hits.
Wow. Here.
Yeah.
So I'm on a 5.
Yeah.
Down to a 4 now.
Yeah, down to a 3 for being canistered.
Oh yeah, because I'm shaking.
Yeah.
So 3-2.
3-2.
And whoever loses this dies.
Yeah. Oh no!
Yes! Yes! So I'm on a 6 versus 5. And that's the gun dead, and that's you at 8 casualties, but we'll play through the rest of the round.
It's until the end of your turn.
Until the end of my turn.
Which is
This is mine now.
Yeah.
And we've got 1 combat to go. There's no other shooting, is there? 'Cause this has all happened,
Yeah, that's it.
and that's it. It's just
Yeah.
this combat here with
Yeah.
guards.
So they've stuffed them. Well done.
So the guards are on a 5 down to a 3 for being in bad going,
Yeah.
and you're on a 3 down to a 2 again.
For
being shaken.
So it's 3-2 to the foot guards.
And they kill him.
They kill them.
And I'll have the French light infantry because I can. Put into there.
Don't even believe it. There you have it.
Yeah, and that's game.
That's the game. The French,
Have lost 9
they actually lost 9 altogether in that end of that turn.
against the British 6.
6.
After 12 game turns. Well
Well
played, Dan.
done, son.
I told them all I was going to win.
You've learned well off the master. That's all
I've
I
been
can
playing
say.
this for most of my life.
Say when. Okay, here we are at the end of the battle. We think we lost the camera angle a little bit towards the end of the battle, but We're just going around here. This was one in the final scene. The British infantry charged down into the guns, took the canister, but British steady volleys blew away the artillery. The foot guards, as you can see there, destroyed the French light infantry that were in the bad going. General did very well, the French general. As you can see from the casualties, a lot of action went off earlier on in this area here. And it wasn't a wise decision, I don't think, with the French column.
No, you shouldn't have attacked at the middle.
Yeah, versus them 2 batteries of artillery.
They didn't do much for most of the game until you decided to come forward.
I know.
And the MVPs
The what?
of the game, the most valued player,
All right.
was definitely the 95th Rifles.
Definitely 95th
They
Rifles.
almost wiped out one unit there. They took out one,
Well, they killed them 2
3
units there.
units.
Yeah. Yeah, the 95th Rifles certainly earned their reputation today.
So did the Spanish,
So did the Spanish, yeah.
shooting at the French cavalry coming to take on the baggage. And my normal MSLI sat and had tea.
And my Westphalians and Italians just didn't have a clue what was going on. They thought it was a lovely day. They never really moved, but that's the way these big battles work out. Very good. Do you want to put it up there? Okay, well, good game, Jordan. Well done.
Finally beat you again.
Yeah. I shouldn't have advanced down the centre when I knew how it was here with them guns there. I should have, because I lost that unit. I only lost.
You only lost one
there,
unit at the front there,
but I wasted a lot of my potential firepower.
You had your artillery firing on the Jaegers in bad going, which was such a bad idea. You wasted your artillery.
I mean, what I should have done, perhaps, was
move guns up onto that hill properly.
No, I mean later on in the battle, I could have decided to form a column and march the column round here. Would have been better because I eventually got outclassed here.
Well, yeah, I took a lot of casualties on this flank. I was surprised I was taking a lot of casualties. These were down to the last few hits, with them being shaken, and so were these guys on the hill there. But I had to advance them into combat because otherwise they were just going to get shot without doing anything.
You lost them cacadors early on. That made a bit of a.
The light division's down to 1 unit now,
Which is the glorious
95th, which are the best unit in the game here today.
Yeah.
They took a hammering, but they did what they needed to do and held the line. For 90% of the battle, I couldn't get decent cap rolls. I was really struggling for my command and control this time. However, I did have enough to bring units back round to defend the baggage.
In the absolute nick of time, they got there.
I think the scout cavalry or skirmishing cavalry that I sacrificed up here actually worked out all right because it slowed you down, it put a hit, and it meant my cacadors could put a hit on your cavalry early on.
Yeah, but point of note, I mean, a unit of cavalry got pushed off the
table and you lose them.
Yeah.
I felt like my artillery didn't do much most of the game.
No.
And I was getting annoyed at myself for putting them there. However, it was just blocking that entire centre part.
Yeah. Well, that's what happens when if you form a grand battle like that. Often your opponent
it's just area denial.
Yeah, it keeps well away from you, which I did, and then I thought, okay, to keep the momentum.
I was fairly surprised you came down this flank. I knew you wouldn't go directly that way unless you were going to invest a lot of time to just take that one place out, which, to be honest, you probably should have done.
Well, I was thinking of when I considered that flank, I thought, well, it's a little bit awkward to manoeuvre around there. And what tipped the balance for me to come to this flank and not that flank was because you started off with your cavalry there. If you'd put your cavalry over here, I would have attacked on that flank. But you put your cavalry there, so I made the decision to come on and try and turn the flank.
I wasted a lot of caps with independent units.
Yeah, well that's because my manoeuvring.
I had to move my heavy cavalry up here again to make you wary.
Yeah.
Because otherwise you'd have your light infantry running around doing stuff.
Yeah.
The heavy cavalry, even though they stop there, they can take a turn of fire from light infantry, but then they can charge them because...
Yeah, I was on a sticky wicket there, to be honest.
No, I know you were. I was waiting for you to come into range. I thought you might have...
No, I wouldn't, because remember that I would be combating as a 2.
Yeah.
And you'd be combating a 3. But if you win, you just ride me down.
See, my other tactic was, if you were going to come in here, I'd just try and swing these round and hit your infantry.
Yeah. I mean, if you had the caps, you would have been better off, charging them.
Yeah.
Then you'd have been on my flank.
Again, the cap problem.
Yeah.
I scrambled to try and protect my baggage here. It's one of the first games in a long time I've actually had baggage threatened.
Yeah.
Well, I knew this was going to be open, but I thought with all the bad going here and you seeing my light division protecting it, it would put you off because you can't really do a frontal attack.
Yeah.
Apart from through the middle here, which I had infantry sat here to plug the gap.
Yeah.
Now I was expecting to lose my elite lights in there. They were just there to annoy you and and to take time away from your attack, but they actually were removed a bit quicker than I thought. Yeah. And you got my horse artillery a lot earlier than I thought as well. Yeah, and I took them out early. So I'd say the first third of the game, it was just the light division fighting. I think I had the advantage perhaps in the earlier part of the game. For the first half, I think you did. It was only towards the end when you were, the last 3 game turns. The last 3 game turns. Well, when this failed. Yeah. When this failed, if your cavalry hadn't been successful and pushed me back, and then you went impetuous and thought, you would have been able to charge that probably. They would have still been way over here. Yeah. Because it was backwards and forwards. I had to prioritise moving these because being able to get them in. To be honest, the militia, I didn't think they were going to do that well against your cavalry. But the problem is, you were shaken and you rolled a 1. Yeah. Up to 3, and I rolled a 3, so it just wiped you off the face of the earth. Yeah. Again, they didn't do much, but they were there ready to jump onto the uphill advantage against you, but you were going to struggle coming up against 2 batteries of guns. Yeah. And again, the 95th Rifles sat in their perfect location, bad going, and elites. So the guards had a bit of it. I thought I was going to lose the guards at one point. Yeah, the foot guards did well actually. Come the end. I thought they were going. I was going to lose them. Yeah, but they did well fighting in the bad going. Yeah, yeah, they've got that extra bit that makes a difference. Yeah, I lost my grenadiers straight away, which was my sort of best. Unit. You lost your elite unit. Yeah, it was a fairly even game. Yeah. Which I mean, it's an equal points game, so it should always be fairly even. And it's just the advantage swings and the initiative swing, and it swung both ways, didn't it? I obviously thought I maintained the initiative for most of the battle. Yeah, because you had all the cap points. I had all the cap points, and you were always behind the curve, and you were reacting to me all the time. So I managed to maintain the majority of the battle. These infantry units just sat there not in any decent order. They were just sat there. Well, in most Napoleonic battles, half the troops never fire a shot. The other half do all the fighting, and that's what happened here and happens often with the DBN battle. But I think that's it. Thank you all very much for watching, and hope you enjoy the video. Thank you.